Chip. Chip. Chip, come here. Chip, come here. Don't you want to say hi to people? It's a Christmas thing, and I can't even get the dog in here. Ugh. You're not the best at this. I know, Chopper, you're not helping. Um, so, I think I'll just have this go up on Christmas. So, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, whichever holiday you celebrate. If you don't celebrate holidays, happy whatever. I don't know. Entirely up to you. Chip, come here. Come on. Up. Okay, well, that's not on the bed, but I guess you're in here. So I took Chopper on a little adventure. Last weekend, my mom and I took my sister and her two younger ones up to Omaha, here in Nebraska, and we went to one of the museums that's there, and we went to one of the other places that I'll go over in a second. We usually end up going there this time of year. Both of the places we go, we went to Lorenzen Gardens, which is, a giant garden area. They have like giant indoor giant greenhouses that you can go through. There's Chip. Chip. Well, he's here at the very least, and you can see part of him. There we go. Chip, just stay right here, and they can see you. See, they can see the baby. This is Chopper, and you are Chip. Don't eat Chopper. He's like, but I will sniff him. I won't eat him, but I will sniff him, Mommy. I know you're a baby. You shake? Good boy. Good boy. Good Chip. Good Chip. I love you. He's like, yeah? What's your point? You might hear the fire trucks outside. I have no idea what's going on. There were some earlier. I'm hoping nothing exceedingly serious, but that's not a fun noise to hear no matter what time of year, let alone Christmas Eve. So, we went to Lorenzen Gardens, which I have talked about before. I know I did a video about one of the exhibits that they had there about like myths and monsters and stuff like that, where I went through and talked about a bunch of the different like mythological creatures that they had represented there, and went over some of the ones that we do see in One Piece and just some other ones in general. So I remember that I talked about that at one point in time. I may have mentioned it a few other points in time. And then we went to the Durham Heritage Museum, also in Omaha. The Durham History Museum, excuse me. Big old converted train station that was pretty much at its height during World War II. I think my grandfather on my mom's side actually was like shipped out from there, or at least that's the story we're told. He did fight in World War II, but had shipped out from there. So there's that. It's a big museum now. Beautiful inside. You'll see some pictures of the inside of the lobby in this video. And they have like this giant Christmas tree. They've been doing like celebrating Christmas there for like 50 years. They have some other exhibits. They had an exhibit going on there at the moment. Well, they had two. They had one about hockey, not One Piece hockey as in like ice hockey. I had to resist making that joke so much because my nephew, who is still watching One Piece, is still stuck in Skypiea at this moment and still doesn't know about hockey yet. And I can't talk to him about Mantra because I don't think he's that far yet. He's been stuck on Skypiea for a while. They've been stuck on Skypiea for a while, so yeah. So what ends up so don't really have much of an interest in the ice hockey exhibit. It was okay. Not a hockey person. The other exhibit that they had there was about Exarban, which Exarban is Nebraska spelled backwards, and it's essentially what they ended up doing for like debutantes. at like the turn of the century, back at like the end of the 1800s into the 1900s, and it went quite a ways, I think all the way into the 2000s. Um, so it's like, kind of beauty pageants, beauty queens, stuff in regards to like debutantes and things like that for the, upper middle class and the upper class here in Nebraska. Uh, and so, it's just that type of thing. It was lots of the dresses and stuff like that that they had worn, and there was, beautiful dresses and stuff like that. So you'll see those there. And the exhibit that they had at Lorenzen is called Save the Trolls, or it's about humans and trolls. So it's like these giant wooden sculptures of trolls that someone makes, and they end up in various places around the world. There's an exhibit of them at Lorenzen at the moment. And lots of nice pictures there. They redid the greenhouse, one of the greenhouses recently, so they had a bunch of new stuff in there, so we saw that. And then the other thing is, the night before I'm recording this, my dad and I went to the Lead Center here in Lincoln, which I know that I've mentioned before. But we went because Mannheim Steamroller was there. And that's been on my dad's bucket list for a while. So we went to that. We both very much enjoyed it. They played the classics and some of the, other fun renditions of Christmas songs and other stuff. So that was fun. We both very much enjoyed it. I'm glad my dad had a good time. Nice, fun stuff. So there's that. And I took Chopper with me when we went to Omaha on Saturday. So Chopper is in a ton of these pictures. Not the first time I've done this. The first time I've taken Chopper with me. I took Barry Plushie with me to Omaha at least once, and then on the Nebraska trip with my dad and the kids. And then I've also taken like another plushie to Omaha at one point in time just because I could, and take fun pictures in places, and Chopper got to come this time. I had debated about taking the Exodia plushie, but I'm like, bit too cumbersome to carry around. And Chopper's birthday is December 24th, so clicks a little bit better for the Christmas theme. So that's just what this video is. It's the pictures from the trip, from the little visit. It was fun. We enjoyed it. Hopefully you liked the cute pictures that I took. So that's what we have. I thank you very much. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, happy holidays, whatever holidays you celebrate. As I said, I hope they all go well. I hope you all enjoy time with your family, your friends, your chosen family. If you're a person who more likes to be alone, I hope you enjoy that time as well. So I just hope that everybody has a nice holiday season and a Happy New Year. So bye.
just a boy. Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember.